Alright, so now we're going to look at deep half guard entry, which again is probably my other favourite, second most favourite thing to do when somebody's knee cutting on me. Something I've had a lot of success with. Alright, so there's a really nice way to counter someone knee cutting on you is we're literally going to go into deep half. So we'll actually turn around. It's just so I can show you what I'm doing with my leg. So the key for this is actually it's a straightening of the legs and then a rotation of the legs. So you can see as I straighten my legs and rotate Marcus without doing anything with my hands, it's automatically forcing him into the deep half guard position here. Okay? So that's the movement. I'll do it just solo for a second here. So I'm on here, I'm on this side here, trapping Marcus's knee, and I'm literally extending my legs, pushing them out and rotating all the way onto the other hip as this arm's coming under and I'm moving myself into deep half. Okay, so this hand actually, to go into deep half, we can't leave this hand coming out. This hand has to actually go between our opponent's legs. This hand, it can form a sort of secondary purpose in that it can kind of help block Marcus's knee from getting to the ground. So if Marcus's knee gets to the ground really deep, it's really hard for me to actually get into this deep half. So I kind of have to stop the knee from actually getting in there, and I can just use this hand essentially to kind of help stop this. Okay, then all I'm going to do is this hand's going to go through. We're going to do that movement with our legs, and we're going to come into deep half. Now, often when I talk about deep half, the way I like to look at it is like you're carrying a log on your shoulder. So when you're carrying a log, I'll just step up here. If you're carrying a big log, you're not going to carry the log on your bicep like this. You're going to huck it up and then get it onto your shoulder. And that's the exact same movement when we're getting into deep half that we want to do. So if I'm in deep half and my shoulder's out here, I can't actually disrupt Marcus's base from here, okay? So I'm actually going to need to sort of rock my legs, use my knee to kind of, until I actually get this shoulder underneath Marcus's leg, and now I can start attacking from here. Now there's a whole bunch of stuff. We won't cover too many of the deep half sweeps. That's a whole other lesson. If you're not comfortable in this position, the first thing I sort of like to teach people is just rocking the legs, okay? Now when we rock the legs, we can kind of feel Marcus's base start to move. And the more I rock, if I feel his base is that way, I'm just going to pull and come up. If Marcus is countering that by putting his weight this way, I'm going to pull and come up this way, okay? So, nice, it doesn't require a whole lot of technique. But what we're going to do, I'll teach you something a little bit fancier here. For when Marcus is actually, I am in trouble and he's got an underhook here, okay? So from here, it's really hard for me to get this arm back, so I'm going to have to come into deep half, okay? So I'm going to extend my legs, come under here. Now, if Marcus isn't very deep with this underhook, I can literally just use this outside hand and grab here, walk my legs in, and then I'm going to rotate this way, and he hasn't got a base, and I can come up. But we're going to go worst case scenario. So Marcus uses this underhook, now he starts attacking a Kimura on me. Okay. This, if my hands are sort of separated here, so what I actually have to do now is this hand has to come inside. Now if you can get a butterfly hook on this leg, then great, but I find it quite hard. So if Marcus is here in the Kimura position, all I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this hand in through the gap and I'm going to bridge and come on top, okay? So I come in here and this hand is going to punch as high as I can. This way. And now I could even start to attack my own Kimura if Marcus starts to turn. Okay. There's a few details in there. If you take nothing else from this one, just getting that sort of pendulum of the legs to get into deep half. We're going to add a few details. So Marcus has got the underhook. I'm using this hand to stop his knee from coming to the ground. He's driving in. I'm going to straighten my legs and shift. Okay, I'm going to huck it to get his leg on my shoulder. Now I've left my arm hanging out here, so Marcus is usually going to try and attack a Kimura. So if I leave my hands separated, I'm in trouble. This hand comes through. I let go, big bridge, and punch to the sky. Yeah. Now, if Marcus keeps trying to turn, then he's going to give me my own Kimura here, but often they'll keep this here and you can just start to yank your hand out and grab it. All right, we'll just do that a bit faster. So, yeah.